A lot of IT leaders that we talk with face similar challenges managing their technology services. They have a lot of providers, but their visibility across services, contracts, and costs is fragmented at best and non-existent at worst. You're left juggling manual spreadsheets, chasing down account reps, and reacting to issues instead of driving technology. That's why we built Vigilis. Hi, I'm Steven, the founder and president of Socium IT. Vigilis isn't just another portal. It's our technology lifecycle management platform that combines real-time visibility and project execution support with continuous technology and cost optimization. In this demo, I'll walk you through how Vigilis helps you implement and manage technology more effectively with clear documentation, vendor coordination from our team, financial oversight, and continuous alignment to your budget. Think of Vigilis as your watchful partner, helping you manage the lifecycle of your technology. All right, here's where you land when you log in. This is the dashboard. So at a glance, you're going to see key metrics around your trending spend, allocated spend by provider and by product. You can also see active projects, including past installs and upcoming installs, as well as some basic details. And also, finally, you can see lifecycle monitoring, so services that have been disconnected in the last 6 months and services that are pending renewal in the next couple of months. You can even click into these and see some basic details and open the inventory record. So instead of chasing numbers across spreadsheets and emails, Vigilis gives you all of this information in a single view, which is updated in real time. IT leaders tell us this is the first time they've had this kind of information consolidated into a single dashboard without a bunch of manual work. Now that we've seen dashboards, let's take a look at projects. This is where Vigilis reduces the friction of implementation. Every technology like network, voice, SaaS, and more, and every initiative, whether it's a migration, renewal, or consolidation, is tracked here with tasks, timelines, and vendor updates. Socium's PMs provide hands-on support during the implementation process. You can see here when you click into a service, the details that we're gathering and the tasks that we're managing, as well as the current stage in the lifecycle that this service is in. But you can see we're gathering things like just general details, as well as billing specific details and technical details. You can even see things like service notes and comments that were made throughout the implementation. Instead of statuses being buried in email threads, you can see what's done, what's at risk, and what's next. It keeps both your team and your providers accountable, and it means fewer surprises. All right, this is the inventory view. The same service that is created in the project view gets migrated over to the inventory. Here you'll see some recent items. You'll also see an inventory map of all of your services, as well as the billing and technical views. Every service is tied to a location, a provider, and a contract. You can drill down and find billing details like monthly recurring cost, cost center, and contract end date. You can also access technical details in the technical details view. Here you can scroll over and see by site different information like the LEC, the facility ID, the LEC DMARC ID, as well as other information like the IP address. The value here is simple. You know exactly what you have in a single portal. No more digging through old emails, PDFs, or paper contracts to figure out when a service renews what you're really paying for that circuit or the site's correct WAN IP address. Finally, let's talk about expense management, the part most IT leaders dread, but Vigilis makes it surprisingly painless. Think about how much time your team spends reviewing invoices each month, hours, days worth of time, and you're still feeling uncertain if you caught everything. We solve this in 3 ways. First, we centralize everything. Our platform ingests all of your technology invoices, whether they come through email, carrier portals, or PDF. We extract every line item and match them to your services. One client found they were being charged for 12 circuits that were disconnected months ago. Second, we compare what you're actually paying versus what was contracted. You'd be shocked how often these don't match. You can see here that we perform the reconciliation to identify that this service invoice differs from the contracted MRC versus the invoice MRC. You can quickly scroll down into the line items and see which services were reconciled properly against their contracted MRC versus which differ. Finally, we give you visibility. Want to see trending spend by location, by service type, by business unit? Because we're tracking all of this and allocating your costs, these customizable views make budgeting easy. The real value is going to come down to 3 main benefits. You'll spend less money, you'll be better at forecasting your budget, and your team saves time. And whenever an invoice or a line item isn't reconciled properly, we open a dispute. We handle the vendor calls, and we work the billing issue to completion. So that's Vigilis in a nutshell. By the way, Vigilis is actually Latin for watchful, which is why we pride ourselves on being your watchful partner in technology lifecycle management. I wanted to wrap up by summarizing some of the key benefits that we've discussed. You're going to get unprecedented visibility across all of your technology services in one portal. You'll have the ability to reduce implementation friction with structured project support and vendor coordination. You're also going to gain financial control with expense management that catches what spreadsheets and manual reconciliation misses. Most importantly, Vigilis gives you back time. Time that your team can redirect to strategic initiatives instead of chasing vendors and reconciling invoices. Our clients typically see an ROI within the first 60 days through recovered billing errors alone, but the real value is in the operational efficiency they gain long term. If you'd like to see how Vigilis would look with your actual data, let's schedule a working session. We can import a sample of your services and show you exactly how it would transform your technology management experience. Thank you for your time today.